How Earth was born from fire and chaos before oceans, before life, before humans. There was Earth. But not the Earth you know today. No blue skies, no green lands, no peaceful oceans. Instead, a violent, burning world of fire and chaos. A planet where nothing could survive. And yet, from this chaos came everything. Your life, my life, every living thing. This is the story of how Earth was born, and how it survived, against impossible odds. 4.5 billion years ago, there was no Earth, no planets, no oceans, no life. Only a massive cloud of gas and dust floating silently in space. But something changed. Gravity began to pull this cloud inward. Slowly at first, then faster and faster, the cloud collapsed, spinning rapidly like a cosmic storm. At the center, pressure and heat increased beyond imagination, until suddenly, a star was born. The sun. A powerful, blazing sphere of energy, lighting up the darkness. But the story didn't end there. Around this newborn sun, tiny particles of dust remained. At first, they were nothing, too small to matter. But in space, even the smallest things can grow. These particles began to collide. Gently at first, then more violently. Each collision caused them to stick together, becoming rocks, then boulders, then massive chunks of matter. Over millions of years, they kept growing, larger, heavier, stronger, until one growing mass began to dominate its region. That mass would become Earth. But early Earth was not a peaceful place. It was a nightmare, a glowing ball of molten rock. Its surface burned at extreme temperatures. Rivers of lava flowed endlessly. Volcanoes erupted without stopping. The air was thick, filled with toxic gases. Breathing was impossible. Living was impossible. And the chaos didn't stop there. From space came destruction. Massive asteroids, crashing into the planet again and again. Each impact was powerful enough to reshape the entire surface. Imagine mountains forming and being destroyed in a matter of moments. This was Earth. Unstable, violent, unforgiving. Then, something even more dramatic happened. A massive object, almost the size of Mars, was on a collision course with Earth. There was no escape, no way to stop it. And then, impact. A collision so powerful, it changed everything. Part of Earth was ripped away. Molten rock blasted into space. The planet shook violently. For a moment, it looked like Earth might not survive, but it did. And from that destruction came something new. The debris that flew into space slowly began to come together, pulled by gravity, piece by piece, until it formed the moon. With time, the chaos began to slow down. Earth started to change. The surface, once completely molten, began to cool. Very slowly. A thin crust formed. Then, thicker and stronger. For the first time, there was solid ground. But the sky above was still wild. Thick clouds covered the planet. The air was heavy with steam. Then, something incredible happened. It started to rain. At first, just a little. Then more and more, until it became unstoppable. Rain poured down for thousands of years, not days, not months, thousands of years. Water filled every crack, every valley, slowly covering the surface, forming the first oceans. Earth was transforming, from fire to water, from chaos to possibility. And then, deep beneath these oceans, something extraordinary began. Something small, almost invisible. Simple molecules started to combine, reacting with energy, changing, adapting, until something new appeared. Life. The first life on Earth. Tiny, microscopic organisms. So small, you wouldn't even notice them. But they changed everything. These were the ancestors of every plant, every animal, every human, including you. For millions of years, life remained simple, quiet, unnoticed. Then, everything changed again. These tiny organisms began to release a gas, oxygen. At first, it seemed insignificant, but over time, it filled the atmosphere, changing the planet forever. The sky transformed. The air became breathable. The oceans changed. And for the first time, complex life became possible. Earth was no longer just surviving. It was evolving, growing, changing, adapting. Land, oceans, and atmosphere all came into balance. A perfect system, a rare planet in a vast universe. Think about it. Every mountain you see, every ocean you cross, every breath you take exists because of this journey. Billions of years of survival, of destruction and rebuilding, of chaos turning into life. Earth wasn't just created. It fought to exist. And somehow, against all odds, it succeeded. And the most incredible part? You are part of that story. Right now, the story of Earth is still being written, and we are living in it. If this amazed you, subscribe for more powerful stories about our world, because the story of Earth is far from over.